one. I'm caps lock different. It's facts, not fiction. Said I black out for real, then the track gone missing. If it's cap, I'm dipping. We ain't talking about a move that is flatline finished. When I spaz, I'm grinning. Put a peel off in the Sadies and I pass by spinning. It's perks with this life, but I don't have my skinach. Took a quick trip and now I'm back home winning. And I see they eyes pop like I snack on spinach. Pull up to the spot, she tryna grab my digits. I'm already 8 shots, a Henny past my limit. Here you go. Hazards with a dash full of tickets. I'ma act like I don't see them. I got bad eye vision. Y'all can't pass my scrimmage. While y'all tripping, it's Aruba. I realized I had to go.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to episode 216 of Psychotic and Iconic. Is your volume off?
Did you hear it?
Okay. Paul's here along with my co-host Nick Theories. I had to check him real fast. I'm Philly Phil. Thank you to everybody that's tuned into the live stream. If you haven't done so already, please go ahead and share it. Thank you to everybody that likes, follows, and subscribes to all of our platforms. My bad.
Did you hear it?
I did not hear it.
All right. Well, then why'd you ask?
Sudden hearing loss.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Can't hear things.
Fair.
All right, let's do our week 2 NFL recap. Bills punished the Dolphins 31-10 last Thursday. Tua went out with a concussion, unfortunately. I feel bad for that dude, man.
You can't catch a break, man.
And it wasn't even a hard hit.
Yeah.
It wasn't even a hard hit, bro. And the irony of DeMar Hamlin.
Well, he should have wore those cap. He should have wore that cap.
Do you think it really helps? I feel like he hit his shoulder.
I don't know, but it can't hurt at this point. Well,
That's fair.
If it's implemented, why not use it with all the history that you have?
Yeah.
It's stupid not to do it. It looks goofy, I agree, but you're not playing for the looks, bro. You're trying to stay healthy for your team. You just got paid
and
too.
For yourself.
Like you just got paid, yeah, and for yourself, absolutely. Your health is number one. So for him not to utilize that is stupid, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like and nobody even talked about that. So really, like how much do those caps help? Like, what's the point of them?
You actually didn't see one person in media
talk about that. Yeah, why not? Use it. If it's utilized, if it's implemented, then why not use it? Especially like a player like him.
Yeah.
Who's had the history of that. So like my thing is like shame on the Dolphins for allowing that. Because if I was my franchise quarterback, you're putting that fucking cap on. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Like you are. But because we need you and I want you to stay healthy. So period, end of story. That's what you're going to do.
What do you think about on the other side, the Bills? Because the Bills look good. Do you think they're a Super Bowl contender?
It's early. It's early. I think they look great right now. I look wrong on them, truthfully, but I got to be honest with you. I feel like the lack of wide receiver is going to catch up at some point.
I don't know if it will.
No, it's definitely going to, because Dalton Kincaid's not even getting it going. And I know they're winning football games and they have a great recipe. Like they're running the football. They have a running back, bro. Like, yeah, it's different. So,
well, here's the good thing about it. I said this last year with Joe Brady, they were 6-1 down the stretch, or whatever, they were 5-2 down the stretch. And it's crazy, dude. You made a comment and it went over my head, and I just thought about it recently when I was watching the Bills and how they've been playing. You were saying Stephon Diggs wasn't even involved, and you're saying like, so you know what I mean? And they looked fine.
Yeah.
And when you think about it, it's like, well, they learned how to play without him last season.
Yep. So
when they came in this year with a better running game, they just hit the ground running.
Yeah.
It is weird that the passing game, like with Dalton Kincaid, has been completely uninvolved. But as far as the Bills, they're going to limit their biggest issue, which is the turnovers.
You've been winning too.
But my point is that if you're like Josh threw for 130 yards,
yeah,
but he didn't turn the ball over, no fumbles. It was a clean game. And when Josh plays a clean game, he's hard to beat because he's one of the best quarterbacks in the league.
Yeah, honestly, I think the game got out in the hand early,
did.
and it was they just kept running the ball.
So you're saying game script, which again is a fair take. I'm not saying that, but
for sure.
I'm just saying with Josh Allen, like when he doesn't have to be Superman and can just play within the game, that's what I want to see from him this year. I want to see if he could play within the game and take the 5, 4, 3-yard passes or the runs and play situational football.
I do want to see that, but I don't want to see him take away his specialty, though. Like, I don't want you to get rid of your instincts. That's what makes him Josh Allen, though.
But he can't have those same instincts with those wide receivers.
But that's what makes him great. Like, when he extends plays, when he runs the football, like, that's what makes Josh Allen Josh Allen.
But that's what also makes the Bills not a serious contender.
I disagree, though, because they've been a serious contender the last 4 years.
But
the last 5 years.
Just to media.
I know.
Anybody with a brain knew they weren't going nowhere.
Yeah, but they were serious contenders. Absolutely.
Kind of.
Because they gave the Chiefs the best game out of the Bengals, outside the Bengals, right? Outside the Bengals of game, because Bengals had a good run. The Bills gave the Chiefs the best run for their money.
Yes.
Out of anybody.
But the difference is, dude, is now, what were you saying just before that? My thought went out of my head. What were you saying before that?
About the Bills.
I forget what I was going to say. Fuck. It was good though. Like with the Bills, though, I think, situational football. They need to learn to take those 3 and 4 yard passes, but they typically don't do that. They always want to hit the home run. And that's why the picks and the interceptions are so vital, because you're not going on 16, 17 play drives for 8 and 9 minutes because you're trying to hit a home run constantly. And you're not always going to be able to hit a home run.
Well, I don't think they're doing that though.
No, but I'm saying if they don't do that now because the wide receiver group doesn't fit it, and you're being more of a power run game, and you're still letting Josh be Josh, but he's learning to just take the 3 and 4 yard pass to Dalton Kincaid or Keon Coleman, because now he doesn't really have the weapons to get a 60-yard splash. So if you could play the time game, the time of possession, and put together those long drives that eat up clock, that would be better for him.
Do you think they're legit Super Bowl contenders?
They should be with number 17.
I don't disagree with that.
They absolutely should be. I'm not even trying to be funny. I know we're laughing about it, but I'm being serious.
He's legit, bro.
He is legit. I've never ever said that. I've never said he wasn't legit. I do think he's legit. I just feel as though when you have somebody like Josh Allen, you should always be considered a Super Bowl contender. If you're that guy that everybody talks about you being.
What's your biggest gripe on Josh Allen? He does what?
What do you mean?
So what's your biggest gripe on Josh Allen?
What, why I think he's overrated?
Yes.
Or why do I think Josh Allen's overrated?
What is your biggest thing? What is your number one thing with him?
I don't think he has enough accolades to be in the regards that
Fuck
he is.
the accolades. I don't care about the accolades.
You just asked me what it is.
No. What is the biggest gripe with him? What does he do? What does he do that drives you up a wall?
Oh, turnovers.
Okay. Where is the same energy for Patrick Mahomes though?
It's 6 AFC championship games and 3 Super Bowls.
I understand.
3 Super Bowl MVPs.
I get that.
Yeah.
I get that. No, I know, but Mahomes has got a better situation too. Like, let's not be stupid.
Okay.
Like, he's got Andy Reid.
I get that.
Over McDermott. I mean, look, McDermott's okay, but Andy Reid's all time. Bro.
I get it. I've never disputed that.
And he's got an all-time tight end. He's like, I feel like the situation did matter. I mean, look, Mahomes is better than Josh Allen. I ain't saying he's not, but he turns the ball over just as much as Josh Allen.
I know he does, and so does Burrow.
I know, but the ball just bounces his way, bro. It's kind of crazy.
What did I tell you? When they get the phantom calls and all that shit, I said it reminds me of Brady, where Brady was great. And I hated Brady for this reason until the end of his career. When Tom Brady needed a ball to bounce his way, it just did. Like, that never happened for Peyton. That didn't happen for guys that I loved. The ball bounced their way when you needed it to. Tom Brady throws an interception in the AFC Championship game. It gets called back on a holding play. It's things like that where I just look at it.
Well, no, the guy was offsides.
Offsides, whatever. But you know what I'm saying, bro.
Well, Mahomes had 17 picks called back.
I saw that.
That's kind of crazy.
But Mahomes is going to get that treatment now because Mahomes is like that. And Mahomes, it happened.
Yeah, but
quicker.
That's fucking bullshit. That's stupid.
It is what it is.
You get treatment. So if I throw a pick, you're going to throw a flag. It's almost like calling a foul in the NBA.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get a call if I drive the lane every single time. That is fucking stupid. If that is the case, the Chiefs become virtually unbeatable. Because whenever they're down in the fourth quarter, they're always gonna have that second life. Because if he throws a pick, just like he did, right? The refs are gonna throw a fucking flag.
They'll find something.
And then and then there you go. And then that's gonna be the game. Like, that's just what it is. And I think that's bullshit. So, for you to say that nonchalantly, I hate that, bro. I hate that from you, dude. Because I feel like you're better than that, though, bro. Like, I feel like I hate that from you, dude. Like,
what?
Just the way you said it, nonchalantly.
Said what?
Like, oh, well, he's like that, so he's going to get those calls. Well, that's fucking bullshit,
I know, but that's just stating the truth. That's not me loving Mahomes.
Yeah, but then at that point, it's like, so then how much are we putting... So then why do you put Josh Allen's losses too much stock into Josh Allen's losses then, if that's the case? Because then at that point, Josh Allen's playing with a fucking arm behind his back.
Well, I think
he's playing against the refs.
But the thing is for Josh Allen is you can't have you can't have 17 picks a season and 15 fumbles. I mean, that's insane.
I know, but
that's ridiculous.
But he makes up for it though. We know Josh Allen, bro.
Nick, the Vikings game last year or 2 years ago.
Mike.
What did I say? Wait a minute.
Go ahead.
Hold on. Stay with me now.
I'm with you.
Stay with me, baby.
That's crazy.
That Vikings game, they made the crazy play. Josh Allen gets them all the way down there. And what does Josh Allen do on the goal line?
What happened?
I don't remember. I'm asking you because I know you remember.
No, you tell me. What happened?
Oh, did he fumble?
No, who fumbled?
Josh Allen. He fumbled the snap.
The snap, right? So is that the center's fault and the quarterback?
Oh my God.
Is it not?
You're clever. You're clever.
I'm real.
You're clever.
I'm real.
Yeah, I know.
Is it not?
Yeah.
I was a center. You could fuck up. You could fuck up the snap easily, bro. Absolutely.
You're really clever. That's what you are. You're really clever.
I'm just saying. You can absolutely fuck up the snap, bro.
Who does it go on? You can't fuck up a snap.
Look,
wait a minute. You can't fuck up a snap from under center.
Let's be honest.
He wasn't a shock. He was under center.
It's definitely his fault. I get it. I totally understand it. I
just said that 5 seconds ago.
Okay, but what's your point? I don't understand your point.
My point is that Josh has lost games simply with those turnovers.
Okay, but it's a regular season game. I'm talking about the postseason. The postseason, he's him.
He's
fuck out of here.
Postseason.
He wipes out all the MVPs that play in the fucking postseason. He plays way better than them. Statistically, he's been the best.
He's very good in the postseason. I didn't say that.
I know, but that's the thing though. It's like he's playing so good in the postseason. Why are the Bills losing?
I mean, not for nothing.
That's my point.
His postseason numbers are inflated.
What? How the fuck?
Because he played them bum ass Patriots. Half of his touchdowns.
Bum ass Patriots. Stop.
Half his touchdowns.
That's a division game. That's hard. That's a hard game, bro. Come on. Don't do that.
Is Mac Jones a starter?
Don't do that.
Is Mac Jones a starter? Hold on. Half of his touchdown throws are from that game when they put up like 50 on him.
So what? You play who's on the schedule, bro.
I'm not saying that. But if you got 14 touchdowns in 7 in one game, it's going to make your stats look. It's going to look like the other few games look better.
In one game, though. That's
he
the
threw
thing.
a lot in that one game. I think he had 3 or 4.
He might have. Yeah. Well, he's like that. That's what he does. It's JA17, bro. And you know what's crazy? Like I'm so mad at myself for going against them. Like I should be like,
yeah, you don't.
I told you, man. You know what I mean? But like, I gotta be honest. I'm still not there with the Bills, though, bro.
I don't know how I am.
That's great, but I feel like the lack of wide receiver is going to show up at some point. That is why teams pay the wide receiver money the way they do, because that makes a difference, bro. Did it make
a difference with Patrick Mahomes? Did it make a difference with Donovan McNabb?
It's different though. That's a different era. McNabb a different era. The Eagles had one of the best defense in the league that year.
Bill's defense been all right.
For a while.
Bill's defense been all right.
They've been all right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Like they've been okay. Nothing special.
I'll say this: they've been better than I expected because they lost so damn much. And Von Miller looks awesome.
And it's early though. Like
I know.
That's the thing. It's like, yo, like I feel like everybody's overrating the Bills. Like I feel like they are.
No. So here's the thing: I think the Bills, I can tell, are already better than what I've expected.
Well,
they're better. They look better than what I anticipated thus far.
I just think Miami was in a bad spot. I feel like it was a great win for Buffalo. Well, they were in a bad spot, Miami, dude. We knew that. To me, it looks like the Bills are inflated, and I'm not there yet because of the lack of wide receivers.
We'll see. All right, let's go to the Ravens and Lamar Jackson, who got upset and blew a 10-point lead in the fourth quarter. Lose 26-23. You panicking about them Ravens?
No. And the only reason why I'm not panicking is because the Bengals are 0-2.
It's their saving grace.
That's literally their saving grace.
The Bengals too.
Absolutely.
That's why the Bengals don't have to panic.
Yeah, because I don't think Steelers are good enough to win the division. I don't. Although I think the Steelers, they're better than what I actually expect.
Me too.
Like their defense is damn near legit.
And when if Justin Fields can just not turn the ball over, eventually it's going to bite him in the ass.
Right.
Because you can't have 170 or wait, he has like 280 passing yards in 2 games.
I mean, but here's the thing. As a Steelers fan, right? You have to be somewhat frustrated because you actually have an awesome defense. If you had a fucking awesome quarterback that can get George Pickens the ball consistently,
yeah.
I mean, bro, you would be a Super Bowl contender.
The problem for
Steelers, they could beat the Chiefs if they had a quarterback.
I agree.
They had the defense that can harass Mahomes because TJ Watt is really fucking good.
If you put like with the Steelers, when you look at them, the problem is, bro, is their quarterbacks have been so bad for so long, and so Justin Fields just looking semi-competent to them is an improvement.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call it me. To Broadbent, it's an improvement.
Facts.
And it was funny because when me and Mike talked about it, we went back and forth on Twitter, and I actually understood what he was saying. And I'm like, okay, I understand that. Like, I get exactly what you're saying. When you've had Mason Rudolphs and shit playing there, and then you get Justin Fields, who at least is an athlete, can get out of trouble, isn't taking a sack every other game. and doesn't have a turnover.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, well, I can understand what you're saying because your expectations now are tampered. They're lower.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to look better for them. So Mike actually made me think that way. And I'm like, all right, I really did agree with him on that.
Yeah, no, they're a lot better than.
But their
I
defense is serious.
Yeah, they
serious.
They are serious. I mean, they played the Broncos, so like I'm not gonna like toot my horn too much over there, but I just feel like their lack of ability to score is going to hurt when they play really good teams. So.
And the other thing is too was going back to the original question with the Ravens.
Yeah, let's go back to the Ravens.
So, but I'm tying it into because we were just talking about the Steelers defense.
Yeah.
The problem for the Ravens is that defense.
Mm-hmm.
The defense doesn't look like what it looked like last year. And I said that was going to be a problem, and it worried me with Matt McDonald leaving and going to the Seahawks.
Yes and no, though. I mean, I don't think the Ravens defense played that bad.
But they're not as they don't look as
they gave up 24 rushing yards.
But they don't look as crazy
or
as
whatever.
Last year. I mean, that running game it's Zamir White.
Yeah, but it should have been good.
He
had high hopes coming into the season.
Yeah, but he didn't do good last.
Got Gardner
last
Minshew
year.
who can run.
But they didn't do good last week either. Zamir White.
Yeah.
So maybe we were wrong on that.
Fair, but
with the Ravens, the other part of that is they just look weird on offense.
Bro, you know why they're losing games? Like fuck all this shit, dude. They absolutely dominated this game.
I know.
They dominated. If you look at the statistical categories, the Ravens absolutely dominated. They led. They had 383 yards. The Raiders had 260. The Ravens had 6.1 yards per play. The Raiders have 4.3. Like they absolutely dominated. And rushing, the Ravens had 151 yards rushing. The Raiders had 27, and they still fucking lost. Why did they lose? Well, let's look at that. Let's look at the the categories. Penalties are going to fucking kill you. The Raiders, they had 3 penalties for 15 yards.
Discipline.
What do the Ravens have? 11 penalties for 109. You're going to lose football games when you have that many penalties for that many yards. In big moments, that's what kills your drives. It's going to stall your drives. And that's what happened to the Ravens. They actually they beat themselves. The Raiders didn't beat them. It was a great win for the Raiders. They definitely deserve the win. But what I'm saying is the Ravens shot themselves in the foot here. And you're not going to win many football games with 11 penalties. And that's just the bottom line. So that's why they lost this game.
I just feel like they don't look like they have an identity.
Like Derrick Henry played awesome.
No, I know, but like I don't know, dude. Something's off about them. Something's off about the fucking Ravens.
Their drives are being stalled. When you're getting first downs and then you're getting penalties, now you're starting instead of being 1st and 10 in their territory, you're 1st and 20 at your and on your 30 because your big play just got negated from a penalty. Yeah. That matters.
Yeah, well, 11 penalties is fucking insane.
You're never going to win.
And it's weird because that's not the Raven way.
That's what I was going to say. Like I expect 11 penalities from the Raiders.
Yeah,
not exactly. The Ravens. Like the other way around. It was weird. So I don't know. I'm disappointed in the Ravens. I'm going to be really honest.
I think they'll turn it around.
I'm so disappointed in them though because they had the most approved coming into the season.
Yeah.
They really did. He had the MVP. He had the most approved. You can't start 0-2. You lost a home game to the fucking Raiders? A 2-time MVP? That's crazy, cuz. That's crazy.
Got 2 of them things.
Yeah, I had 2 of them things. Well, he got 2 of them things. He had in the L column too, cuz. Real talk.
So Browns beat the Jaguars 18-13. Trevor Lawrence is dog shit. Let's call it what it is. He's dog shit. And that's the bottom line with him. I had enough.
That is crazy.
I had enough, bro. I had enough with
13 points. I mean, the Browns defense is damn near good, though.
Shout out Kevin Wilds. The last time Trevor Lawrence won a game was the week after Thanksgiving.
No way. It's been that long?
Yeah.
Wow.
At Wilds.
And he got paid $200 and something million.
For nothing.
That's fucking wild.
For nothing. Bro. You can't beat Deshaun Watson and the Cleveland Browns. This is what I hear. Oh, man, if you give him Mike Evans and you give him Chris Godwin, he'd do good. Well, he had Christian Kirk. He had Evan Ingram.
He was hurt. Fairness.
No. I'm saying since last year, he had all them guys. He had Calvin Ridley. I don't know. Calvin Ridley's putting on with Will Levis, but he didn't put on with but he didn't put on with Trevor Lawrence. Yeah. So what's the disconnect there? If he had the Browns defense, he'd do good. Stop it.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Trevor Lawrence is the most overrated player in the NFL. And it's not even close.
I don't know.
He's overrated as shit, bro. If Baker Mayfield or one of those players had Trevor Lawrence's numbers and win-loss record, they would have kicked him out the league. Trevor Lawrence, his first 4 seasons has been a bust. His first 3 seasons, excuse me.
I don't know about that.
He hasn't been a bust.
He won a playoff game. The Jags, the Jags were in disarray before he even got there.
But let me ask you this.
He led him to a playoff win. That's fair.
You mean to tell me that Trevor Lawrence is a starter and Mac Jones is his backup? You can make a case right now that through the first 3 years, Mac Jones has been better than Trevor Lawrence.
It's hard to say with that because Mac Jones was such in a bad situation that his tape looks really bad at times.
So Mac Jones is in a bad situation and he gets to a backup. Trevor Lawrence is in a good situation, blows, and he gets rewarded with a $250 million contract. What is that? That's what I'm trying to understand about Trevor Lawrence.
You know what it is? It's the GM getting, well, look, they feel like they have shit quarterback play for so long.
They still do.
I understand that, but when you have a top prospect who showed promise, who won a playoff game, that's what's engraved in their mind, that playoff run. That's their expectation. They saw the glimpse of what this team could be. That's what they're paying. So I feel like the GM is just like, you know what? We haven't had this kind of type of quarterback play in a while, or this type of promise. We have to at least pay this guy because we don't want to leave. We don't want him to leave. And the market's only going to increase. So if we don't pay it now, we're going to pay the piper even more later. So like,
I'd rather pay him more later. I'd rather pay him more later when he proves it. At least
you're gambling.
No, you're not.
Yeah, but you are, because if he outperforms a contract, he's going to get the fucking boat.
But listen to me. Has Trevor Lawrence convinced you right now that he is going to be a multiple-time All-Star? He'll ever be in an MVP discussion. He could win a Super Bowl, and the Jags will always be in contention. Has he proved that to you?
For a month.
Okay, so
they were fucking awesome, dude. People were. No, when they were going on that one, on that run, the people were picking the Jags to actually go to the Super Bowl.
I wasn't.
There was talk,
I know that,
though.
but my point is, and what I'm saying is, I would rather Trevor Lawrence show me more and take that gamble, because now if Trevor Lawrence goes like this, you're in a worse hole, because now you still owe him $250.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Trevor Lawrence could get all that money with fees, but Dak Prescott can't get paid. It's fucking insane.
Well, the cap space there too, though. The Jags don't really keep free agents, so they don't really pay.
I just can't take it with Trevor Lawrence, bro. I just can't take it. I can't take it. 0-2.
I'm with you.
And
Deshaun Watson, good for him.
I got a funny pick later too.
Yo, Deshaun Watson actually, he looked all right.
He did. He looked better.
I knew they were going to win this game. Dude.
He looked better.
I knew they were going to beat the fucking Jags.
He still stinks. Aaron Rodgers and the Jets held off the Titans. That was a good game.
I'm sorry. What was our bet?
Oh yeah, what game was it?
What game was that?
Because I want my mozzarella sticks after this.
I'm fucking starving.
What game was it?
I think I took the Chiefs.
Was it the Chiefs and the Bengals?
I think so. I can't remember.
I don't know. I have no idea. Damn, I totally forgot about that.
Damn, I forgot about it too.
I'm looking
at these games and I can't think of anything.
Yeah, hold on 1 minute. It was Buccaneers and Lions, wasn't it?
Nah, I don't think so, because you didn't take the Bucks.
Yeah, I did.
You took the points.
No, I didn't.
You sure?
I said the Bucks were going to win outright. I said the Big Show gets his revenge.
I don't think that was the game, though.
I think that was it. We'll check after this because we got to get going.
All right, yeah. Go ahead.
Oh shit. Sorry. What were we just talking about? Oh, the Jets. So they're playing again right now against the Patriots, obviously. How would you grade the Jets' performance last week?
B minus.
I was going to say C to B.
It was okay. Like, again, it's early. Like they're gonna need some time to click, and I think they will. I mean, look, Aaron Rodgers don't look like Brady when he was 40.
He's got to get him to get ramped up though. He's
but he don't look like Brady when he was 40.
I don't know. That pass to Lazard and that pass to Breece Hall looked all right. Let him get going. Tom Brady wasn't coming off an Achilles surgery. We'll be there. Don't worry about it. We'll be there. Okay. We'll get you there. But I'm going to say a C to a B too. The reason I would go up to a B is because they finally had a quarterback that could win one of those fighting games.
Yeah, I agree with that.
If you put Mike White and Zach Wilson, it shouldn't have been a fight. But I'm saying Mike White and Zach Wilson lose that game.
I mean, Will Levis lost that game. They're
That
lucky.
was crazy.
I
know. And his coach bullied him.
Does. That's what I know. That's a shame.
I know. That was fucked up.
They
I felt bad for him, bro. He's young. He made a mistake, bro. I get it. He made a mistake twice, a crucial play, and it's like, what the fuck are you doing?
I'm rooting for him though, but I don't know if he's going to last.
Huh?
I don't think Will Levis is going to last, bro. In Tennessee. Oh yeah, that's crazy. I don't think he's going to last in Tennessee, bro.
We'll see.
And that sucks because I'm rooting for him, but like I feel like when a coach is doing that to you in public, he really must feel a certain way behind closed doors.
He's cooking him in public.
Absolutely, he's cooking him behind closed doors. Like I don't even know. Like unless he's like, I mean, he did make some stupid ass plays though, bro. Like
I know, but he's young.
Like,
dude.
yeah,
He's trying.
Like in fairness, like what the fuck were you doing though? Like that's back-to-back weeks. Like you should learn from that. You know what I mean? So he definitely cost them the game. So. But yeah, I mean, it's early for the Jets. It's so hard to assess this team because I just are they Super Bowl contenders? I don't see it. I don't think the Jets are going to anywhere in the Super Bowl. Like I don't see them in the Super Bowl.
It's early.
It is early, but like I don't know. I feel like Aaron Rodgers to me, he's one read and he's off. He's done.
It could be because he don't want to get hit yet.
Like he's going to Garrett Wilson in his first read, and that's it, bro. He don't trust anybody else.
He trusts Lazard.
Yeah, a little bit, but Lazard didn't do shit.
Well, this week he did.
Again, he's not consistent. That's what we say all the time. The Jets need a consistent wide receiver too. They're not going to.
Where's Mike Will?
I don't know. Hurt?
I don't know. Regular.
It's regular shit.
Vikings. Let's talk about this team.
Oh yeah, that shit's crazy.
They upset the 49ers 23-17. Sammy D, guys. 2-0. He's looked fucking awesome. Good for Sam Darnold.
Yeah. I mean,
he's looked awesome. Have you checked his cards on eBay?
Yeah, they're going for crazy shit.
Really?
Yeah.
Because he's giving people hope.
Yeah, I mean it's 3x'd.
Really?
Oh yeah, bro.
But he did plummet though, right?
Oh yeah, it bottomed. And then
it bottomed out.
It bottomed out.
In my Phil voice.
It bottomed out. Yeah, he's fucking.
Phil, that's the episode name. Bottom out.
Bro, he is balling though, bro. Like for real.
I know.
Like
he looks good.
He looks comfortable
and happy, and like it feels like when I look at him, I'm like, yo, that's your squad.
Yeah. Like he fits.
He's a Viking.
He's a Viking, man. But you know what sucks with him is that they drafted JJ McCarthy. So you know damn well that
I might be saying fuck JJ McCarthy. I might go and get some Sammy D.
Sammy D, cuz fuck him, dude. Fuck JJ McCarthy. I'm going Sammy D. Sammy D all day. He's 2-0. He's balling right now, dude. And Jettas. I mean, did you see that fucking throw?
Yo, and hit him in the middle of the logo, right in the breadbasket.
That was beautiful. That was a beautiful pass. A 97-yard. I never thought we would say Sam Darnold threw a 97-yard touchdown pick.
I know. I would think it would be a 97-yard pick.
That's amazing, dude. Like that's great. Like I love that because I'm rooting for fucking Sam. He came into the league with his shit situation. Then he went to fucking Carolina, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he was a backup there. And then now he's going and now he's with the Vikings, and now he's finally comfortable. Looks like he's
with the Niners last year.
Yeah, but he played on Carolina.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Then he went to Niners, and then But yeah, man, wow, man, it might be the Niners. The Niners might have fucking like fixed these guys up.
The Niners are more beatable this year, though.
No, but what I'm saying is the Niners when they took over for
got you.
Yeah, like no, I'm sorry. Baker went to the Rams, but the Niners.
That same thing. Kyle Shanahan and Sean McVay.
Yeah, it's the same thing. They kind of like rejuvenated these guys, man. It's awesome.
I know.
That's
if I'm
cool,
a backup, if I'm Zach Wilson or something, I want to go to fucking.
I like to see that because that gives hope for like
Bryce Young.
Bryce Youngs of the world. Yeah, man. Like that's awesome to see. Like I hope these guys. I hope Sam Darnold can continue his success.
Speaking of Bryce Young, Chargers smacked. Chargers smacked the Panthers 26-3.
Yeah.
They benched Bryce Young for Andy Dalton. I mean, for fantasy owners, that'll help Deontay Johnson, which is an insane thing to say.
Yeah.
Well, I think Andy Dalton's the best quarterback he's ever played with.
I don't know about that.
Who else?
I don't know.
Because wasn't Ben, he was the tree.
The tree is crazy. Yeah, but still, it's still Ben.
He's like a tree back there.
But he was putting up awesome numbers with Ben. So
but in the very beginning.
He was great. He was great. Deontay Johnson, oh my God, he was unbelievable. He was unbelievable, man. He was the guy to go get in fantasy because he was gonna get targets. He was gonna get catches. He was involved.
Yeah.
But
do you think it was too early for them to pull the plug on Bryce Young?
Yeah, I think it was too early. I mean, what's your plan?
B.
Like, what's your plan now? I mean, like, my thing is like now, like, if you pull the plug on him, are you done with him for good? You have to be.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, like, how else do you go back to him at this point? I mean, and the thing is like, how do you even blame this guy? Right? Like, in fairness, and I'm not a Bryce Young fan, but how the fuck do you blame this guy? He doesn't have an offensive line. How can any rookie quarterback succeed or young quarterback succeed without an offensive line? Show me one quarterback that has succeeded with an offensive line that was somewhat competent. You can't. It's so at the same time, it's just like it's unfortunate for him, dude. I don't think he has a fair shot. But at the same time, I'm not a big fan of him as it is. But the situation just stinks for him, dude. It really does. I
don't know. He needs to go to a Kyle Shanahan or somebody like that, and he needs to learn and do whatever. But bro, when I see him out there, bro, it's like I feel like it's like looking at Stuart Little.
I think he looks lost. He looks like he doesn't have any confidence.
He looks scared.
The confidence is gone.
Like he shouldn't. He looks like he doesn't belong.
I don't think
and it's a shame.
I don't think it's that. I just think his confidence is so rattled that it looks really bad. He's not playing with the swagger that he played with when he was coming out of college. He looks like he's second guessing. He looks like he looks unprepared. That's what he looks like. He looks really unprepared. But it's not fair to him though. I mean, I don't know. It's really bad, bro.
Shout out to Jim Harbaugh and the Chargers though. They look great.
They do.
They look awesome. My futures bet looks fire.
2-0, huh?
Yo, I got Jaden Daniels to win Offensive Rookie of the Year, Jim Harbaugh to be Coach of the Year, and Micah Parsons for Defensive Player of the Year.
Well, Parsons, you might be screwed on that one.
I know.
Their defense just got hogwashed.
I know. I'm sick about that. I hate that dude.
They just got dog walked on the other day.
And he's the best player you've ever seen. That's why I chose him, because I'm like, yo, I listen to Nick like he knows ball.
I do.
But damn.
He's amazing.
If he was if
he was an Eagle, you would love him. You would have his
best player you've ever seen, man.
You'd be like, oh yeah, Parsons this, Parsons that, Parsons this, Parsons that. That's what you would say.
Yeah, that might have to be the episode. Parsons this, Parsons that. Seahawks beat the Patriots 23-20. Yo, I know. Yo, the Patriots look fucking competent. They look good.
They do, bro. I told you, bro. Gerard
Mayo looks all right.
Yeah.
Give me the Mayo.
I
don't fuck with Mayo.
Nah, I don't know.
Do you fuck with Mayo?
I told you this was going to be a dogfight. Oh, this was the game. I took the Patriots.
Oh,
I did take the Patriots. You like Seattle?
Yes, Seattle.
That's how Patriots. All right, we're even. That's cool.
We're even?
Yeah, we're even.
Damn. All right, I'm still getting mozzarella sticks.
Just double or nothing, motherfucker.
Oh, back on the booth.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I'll get you again.
I lost in overtime. It's crazy.
I'll get you again.
It's okay. I'll take the dog.
What do you think?
I was a dog. I was a dog in that one.
Right.
I was a 3.5 point underdog.
What do you think about Geno? You think he's back to 2022 form?
Looks good. It looks great. DK Metcalf looked fucking awesome, man.
I know he did, bro. Man.
But I mean, like week 1, he didn't do shit.
I know.
So he was bound to snap. So 2022 for him, he was special, man.
I want to talk about Jackson Smith and the Jigba.
Yeah, he's awesome, man. He's a beast.
Yeah. Did you see how many targets he had?
Like
10 or 11?
Nah, I was like 14.
Oh, yeah. No, it was up there. Yeah.
14 or 18 or some shit like that. It was crazy.
It's
I
unbelievable.
Last year.
Huh?
That was my guy last year, too.
I know. Saints blew out the fucking Cowboys 44-19. I don't know what to say about this.
Do you think the Saints are for real or a mirage?
I think they're better than everybody. I think the Saints are better than everybody anticipated, but I don't think they're a mirage. It's the offensive coordinator.
I'm smiling because the Saints right now are exactly what I predicted last year.
I know.
I thought that was the team that I was getting last year.
Clint Kubiak.
And I didn't get any of that shit last year.
Clint
this
Kubiak,
year, dog. This team looks good,
bro. They
scored on every fucking drive.
Alvin
15
Kamara
drives. He scored on every single drive.
Alvin Kamara seems to have aged backwards. Derek Carr aged backwards. Clint Kubiak, the offensive coordinator. You got Rashid Shaheed doing motion like crazy and getting open and being a gadget guy. You got Taysom Hill at spot work to give Alvin Kamara a few breaths. Chris Olave is doing okay. Their defense is playing all right. I mean, they went in there and beat the shit out of the Cowboys.
They did. They took their lunch.
They beat the Cowboys to the point where people don't know if the Saints are really good or the Cowboys are just going to be trash.
I agree.
I don't know that game. When I watch that game, I have no idea if the Saints are really that good or if the Cowboys defense is going to be that bad.
Oh, that's back-to-back losses. They got blown out at home. Dating back to the wild card loss against Green Bay.
Yeah.
They won like 16 straight prior to that. Then they get blown out back-to-back, and
the
games.
Ravens are coming there this weekend. And the Ravens are desperate.
So are the Cowboys, though.
Not as desperate as the Ravens. You could start out 1-2 because the Eagles are 1-1 too.
Yeah, but that's still in Dallas, a 1-2 start is going to be hot water.
Oh yeah, I know that, but
so
we'll get there.
We'll get there. Yeah,
we'll get there because I actually do want to. I want to go into that, but we will get there. Like I said, for me, when I watch the Saints, I'm like, all right, they look like a good football team. They look good.
Alvin Kamara looked awesome.
You were dead right about him. I mean, I don't even. Truth be told, did you expect to have this Kamara when you liked him in fantasy? Like, did you think he would be putting on like that, or you just thought he would be a quality back?
Thought he would be quality. I didn't think he would be like this. No, I didn't think I was getting this guy.
Now it makes me regret not getting him in Jays.
Well, I saw it coming. I thought he would have a good year.
Yeah. See, I thought he would have a good year, but I didn't suspect this.
Like I had him in fantasy, so I know he catches passes. And look, he caught a pass for 57 yards.
Yeah.
Like that looked like old Alvin Kamara.
That's 6 points.
So, and he could also want his money too, though, coming up. So he's probably playing for a lot of
his money.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's a good thing too. What do you think? Like, do you think Cowboys should be embarrassed about that?
Absolutely. I mean, you got dog walked in your home opener, bro. The last time your fans saw you, you got blown out in the fucking playoffs. Then the home opener, you get blown out again against the Saints. Derek Carr. You got blown the fuck out by Derek Carr at home. And you just signed your franchise quarterback a week ago for record-breaking money, 60-something million a fucking year. And you just got blown out at home. That's inexcusable, bro. If I'm Jerry Jones, I would be fucking pissed. I paid your ass $60 million, and the fucking home opener, you get blown out 44-19 to the Saints. Really? The Saints? CeeDee Lamb scored. He had a great game. How the fuck did you get blown out? That defense, man. Surprise, man. At 44 points. Jesus.
I know. Swiss cheese.
Swiss cheese.
They talk about the Eagles defense.
I mean, the Saints just had their way.
Like Migos.
But I mean, I don't think it's time to panic for Dallas. It's just one loss, right? Like, again, it's so early.
It's
Dallas,
just the way they lost.
It's the way they lost. It sucks because the last time they were in Dallas, they got blown out. So it stings a lot more. But again, it's still early. It still counts as the same loss as the Eagles. And unfortunately, it does.
For sure.
A loss is a loss, but it's the way they lost that's going to carry through. But that could also propel a team. Yeah. I've seen it happen. I've seen teams get blown out. Then after that, they went on a historical run.
The problem is the Cowboys aren't mentally tough. So I believe in that.
I agree with that.
I don't believe that something like that can really, really amp them up.
Yeah, but when you pay somebody $60 million a year to be your leader of your franchise, that has to be the case.
Yeah, but he's not a $60 million quarterback.
Well, then,
you know what I'm saying?
There you go.
Yep. Buccaneers beat the Lions in Detroit 20-16. Are you shocked about it? Because I'm not.
I am.
Baker did his dang again.
I'm shocked by the Bucs, man. The Bucs look like the best team in the NFC. Truthfully speaking. Oh yeah. I mean, who's better than them?
You believe in 6.
I think that team's really good, dude. I think Baker's playing out of his fucking mind. And I think he looks really happy. He gets his playmakers the football. Chris Godwin looks awesome. He looks unstoppable. And if he's unstoppable, you have Mike Evans there. That's what you need. That's what the Jets need. They need a wide receiver too that can do Chris Godwin shit. Garrett Wilson ain't gonna do it by himself, but either is Mike Evans. He can, and he's done it. But Mike Evans at this age, they need a wide receiver too to take the load off of them. They just work, man. That their wide receiver 3, Jalen McMillan. I like that kid too. He's
I know.
Good.
Yeah,
he's solid.
Good.
He's a solid player, man. They got something cooking in Tampa. That ass. But they are definitely the best team in the NFC right now.
And it's Chef Baker.
They're the best team in the NFC. Who's better than them? They just beat the Lions in Detroit.
That's a fair argument.
They beat them in Detroit.
I would just say this. When Baker Mayfield is healthy, he wins games. And he gets your team to the playoffs. That's all I know about
Who's better than them, though, in the NFC right now?
Off the top of my head, in the NFC, I don't know.
Not one team is better than them.
Maybe the Saints, you could argue, because of the fashion they won, beat down. But
we'll find out. Because they play in the same division.
But Baker's better than Derek Carr.
Yeah, who would have thought, though, man? The top 2 teams in the NFC are from the fucking South. One of the worst divisions a year ago.
And it looks like it's going to be all right.
Which is, yeah, it's interesting.
Cardinals roll up on the Rams and put them in a swisher, 41-10. Bro, it's over for the Rams.
I told you.
They got too many damn injuries. And we said that total was fucking weird.
And you were like, yeah, you left that one team. And I was like, well, who? You said the Rams. I was like, I'll explain it. Bro, this team can't stay healthy. I don't know. If they are healthy, they'll be anybody, like I said. They will beat anybody, anytime, any place, anywhere. It don't fucking matter. That team will beat anybody. They're that good when they're healthy. But they can't stay healthy. It's them year in and year out. They lost Puka. They lost 2 guards on the offensive line. They're about to lose Cooper Kupp. You lost too much. Matthew Stafford's going to get killed back there. He's older now. If he gets killed back there, you're done. Your Matthew Stafford experiment's over with anymore. Now, you know what I mean? He got his ring. They're going to move on.
That's why they were saying
they're going to move on
about going to get Bryce Young.
It could be good. If Sean McVay believes in the kid,
yep,
I think he can do really well.
He believed in Baker Mayfield, and look what he did to Sean McVay saved Baker Mayfield's career.
I agree. He did. He gave Baker a shot.
Wild to think about that.
Yeah.
As far as the Cardinals look awesome.
They look like the team that I expected them to be. Honestly,
they look good, dude.
They look really fucking good. Nah, I'm
their defense is sus, but Kyler Murray's playing. He's playing the best quarterback I've ever seen him play.
They gave up 10 points against the Rams.
I mean, when their
defense played really well that game. They were fucking flying all over the place. Like I said, they play for Gannon. As Eagles fans, we understand, we have our disagreement with him. But as a head coach for the Arizona Cardinals, I think he's a damn good one, in my opinion.
Are you whatchamacallit? I want to touch on something real fast, like because of the defense and how we were talking about the Steelers earlier.
Yeah.
Do you think if the defense, like with the way that the Steelers defense is playing, do you think that Justin Fields should remain the starter no matter what when Russell Wilson is healthy? I know that's way off topic, but I wanted to get there.
Yeah.
Because we talked a little bit about the Steelers being 2-0, starting off the field great. Justin Fields just managing the game and not turning the ball over.
Why ruin the mojo? Absolutely. He has to be a starter. I understand Russell Wilson, this, that, and the third. Is it going to look bad for Russ? I think so. I do. I think in terms of the public persona, I think it's going to look bad for Russ when he's still benched for Justin Fields when he comes back to be healthy. Because I don't know why you would bench Justin Fields. He's 2-0. Unless you think Russell Wilson is going to go in there and he's going to change the entire offense and you're going to put up 30, then go with Russell. But I don't think that's going to happen. I don't. And I don't think that the Steelers do either. So I think the Steelers are going to roll with Justin Fields. I think that locker room wants to roll with Justin Fields. You're 2-0. Why ruin something good?
You know what's crazy, dude? Like Justin Fields, for all the shit we give him, DJ Moore loved him. All his guys love him.
Yeah, I'm sure.
All his teammates love him. But here's the thing: if the Steelers are a smart organization, Russell Wilson won't see the field unless Justin Fields is injured. It's over for Russ, dude.
It'll be over.
Tell me where Russ is going to improve that team where Justin can't. At this point, you go with the youth and see if you could regain his confidence.
Yeah, I agree with that.
You don't. If you put him on the bench, it's going to be even worse because you're getting benched. You're not getting benched for Mahomes or Allen. You're getting benched for Russell Wilson.
But do you think he's a good mentor?
Who?
Russ?
To a degree, I think you could take bits and pieces of him. But as far as what has happened with his reputation and the corny shit, no, because I think that it could show ego. I think it could show me above the team type of thing. So I don't really think Russ is that great of a leader.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you on that.
Russ doesn't strike me as like a leader. Russ strikes me as like a prima donna.
He's a me guy.
He's a me about my image. I want to sound like I'm saying all the right shit. I want to sound like I'm doing all the right shit. He's very interested in his social credit score. That comes first and foremost. Just like Sean Payton said, you're not running for fucking public office. You play quarterback for the Broncos. And what happened?
Yeah, he got ran out.
Bye-bye.
He got ran out quick. Well, we knew that was happening quick, though. They never liked each other. But yeah, absolutely, you stick with Justin Fields.
So game of the week, Chiefs beat the Bengals 26-25 in another fucking AFC showdown. That game was right till the end, and Mahomes got bailed out.
Absolutely,
He got bailed out.
Well,
nah, bro, there was a holding on the offense too when Hendrickson was running. I think it was Hendrickson was running over.
it was pass interference though.
It was, but it was a bang bang play.
He didn't get bailed out. It was pass interference.
It was a bang bang play.
It was pass interference though, bro.
Bang bang bang.
Nah, I disagree.
I know. I'm just not that he got. I meant
I
like
don't
he got
think
bailed out. Like
bailed out. I think that. I mean, yeah,
that's a Tom Brady play. That's
Like-
something that happens
like-
to Tom Brady.
like the Chiefs definitely held on that play though too. So it's like, I get it. I'm with you. I'm with you. But we talked about that earlier. But at the same time, I don't think they got lucky. I think it was definitely pass interference. I think that the Bengals got to be a little bit more aware of that. Like, you got to understand the situation. Yo, we can't commit a penalty. Like, we had them already backed up.
They did
All
it in
we
the
got to
AFC
do is just fucking bat the ball down.
They did it in the AFC Championship game, and it put Patrick Mahomes in field goal range to beat him.
Against them. Yeah.
What was that? 2 years ago?
2 years ago.
Come on, man. You can't do that shit against Patrick
Can't-
Mahomes.
yeah.
You can't do that, especially when Joe Burrow and them Bengals get up for those Chiefs games.
Yeah.
Every game they play where they're healthy, it's going to be these types of games.
I love it.
For whatever reason.
I love it, man.
For whatever
It's
reason,
great.
the Bengals and the Chiefs they're the new
They're
rival.
rivals. Yeah.
They're the new rival.
They are.
They are the new rival. And it's just because the games are so close.
Yeah. I thought Burrow played really well. I thought
He did, yeah.
he got these guys the ball. I mean, Mike Gesicki looked great. Who was it? What was that guy?
Iasovis.
He looked all right.
Yeah.
We scored 2 touchdowns, I think it
Yep.
was. But yeah, man, he got the players involved, and I don't even think Jamar Chase was even that much. So, hats off to Joe Burrow, but he played a great game, but they fall short. Do you think they're in big trouble though? The Bengals?
No. When you got Joey B, you got away. You got a chance with Joey B. And I just feel like for me, the Bengals, it's the same thing, dude. They're saving graces that the Ravens are 0-2.
Yeah.
Because let's face it, the Ravens and the Bengals are better than the Steelers and the Browns.
Well, you know what they're saving graces too? They play the Commanders and the Panthers next 2 weeks.
And then they play the Ravens,
And they play the Ravens,
which is a big game.
in Cincy too.
Yeah. And
So-
then,
And then they play the
next two games
Giants.
are easy.
Giants, Browns, and
Yeah.
Eagles.
Yeah.
So it gets really, yeah. I mean, look, I think they're gonna be fine. But if they lose to the Commanders and the Panthers or one of those games,
Yeah.
you
It's
can
over.
kiss their ass goodbye.
It's over. And I will never tell you that Joe Burrow is better than Josh Allen ever again.
Like, if they lose to one of those games,
They're not.
you could kiss their ass goodbye.
It's going to be a get right game on Monday
That Monday night game scares the shit
against
out of me,
the
bro.
Commanders.
Yeah,
You're out of your fucking mind.
scares the shit
Of
out
course
of
it
me,
does.
bro.
You're just a hater.
I'm not a hater.
Texans take care of the Bears. You got a lot of explaining to do. 19-13. Caleb Williams, who was like that according to you theories. Please enlighten the crowd on that.
I mean, his offensive line is really brutal, bro. It's really bad.
He's a
Like,
mixture of Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen, is what I've been told, bro.
I still think he can still play, bro. I'm not.
He's been fucking garbage.
I think
Hot ass.
no. I think
Trash.
I think he's been better than garbage. bro.
Dookie. He's been better than garbage.
Absolutely, he's been better than.
You're out of your mind, bro. He don't have a touchdown pass.
I get that. That's fine. But what I'm saying is,
Oh, you moving goalposts.
I'm not moving goalposts. But
Mm.
did you watch the game? He's running around like you can't believe it.
That's his strong part of his game.
No,
not standing in the pocket.
I get it, but when you have that much pressure in your face, when you in a second, you
Yeah.
can't react, bro.
But he's Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes mixed.
What do you mean?
That's what I heard from the media. He's the best prospect ever. He should have at least 4 or 5 touchdowns.
Watch a couple of the snaps. Those sacks, he don't even have. Nobody would have a chance.
I don't know.
Not one
Rome Odunze's pops posted whatchamacallit?
I'm talking
Rome
about
wide
I'm
open
talking
in the
about
end zone.
The sacks that the plays that he's been sacked. The offensive line, literally, I don't know. They haven't even blocked anybody. Literally, he had no time. You could put Mahomes back there, and the same result was going to happen. It was going to result in a sack.
Come on, fam.
He had no time, bro. It's impossible. It was impossible.
So you have no concerns about Caleb Williams?
I think he'll be fine. He was 23 of 37, bro. He had 2 picks. Okay.
Okay, and no touchdowns. How many
That's
yards
okay.
he have?
All right. CJ Stroud had 1 touchdown. He had 1 more touchdown than fucking Caleb.
Hold on, let me check my
Let's
notes.
cry a river over here.
Oh yeah, it sounded like I wasn't talking about CJ Stroud.
No, but
How many yards did Caleb Williams
I
throw?
am.
Bro?
I know that doesn't matter.
Just ask me.
174.
Oh, on 37 attempts? God damn. He's like that.
I think he's all right. I think he'll be fine.
We'll see.
I
We'll
think
see.
he'll be fine.
But it's concerning.
It is concerning because he led his team in fucking rushing yards.
I'm glad you said that. DeAndre Swift, something's up.
He stinks too.
He looks
Again,
awful.
You don't have a running game. Caleb Williams is running the ball 44 yards. He led their team in rushing yards, bro. A rookie quarterback in the second week.
How long?
On prime time? That's hard, man.
How long until Chicago fans and shit start making fun of his nails if he keeps losing?
Why would they make fun of their nail?
Because I just feel like that's an easy target for them to go at. People will start going at him and painting his nails. Stop painting your fucking nails and figure this out. They did the Cam Newton. Stop wearing those goofy hats. Focus on winning games for the Patriots. That's what they do.
I don't know. When I watch him, I say he has potential. Like 100% he has potential. Like
yeah, he would look good. He would look good for Highland.
Like he has the skill set. Like there's no doubt about it. He just has to do it on a consistent basis. And he's still learning. It's still early in his career. It's second week. I mean,
I didn't like what he did to CJ Stroud.
What did he do?
Like when CJ Stroud was trying to give him like a little pep talk, trying to keep his head. Get the fuck out of here, bro. He was dismissive and he was arrogant.
I don't think he was arrogant.
He was dismissive and arrogant.
I think
he was looking at him like, you can't tell me shit.
No, I think that was a player that was like, damn, I'm kind of pissed at my performance. I wish I could have played better. And we just lost on, I felt like he was upset about losing in that moment.
So you can't take advice.
That's a raw emotion.
But you can't take advice from your contemporary when he's trying to give you a word of advice to help you?
Mike, again, he's 20 something years old, bro. He's a
exactly. So why wouldn't he listen to somebody that's been successful in the league? Not blow him off.
He's 22 years old. You want him to be a stand-up guy and a shooting type? Like, okay, yeah, I'll listen to you.
You should listen to others.
I'm with you, but you can't expect a 22-year-old to act that way.
When you make that kind of money,
I expect a 22-year-old to act the way he acted.
But CJ Stroud is the same age as him, and CJ Stroud acted like a grown man.
He's mature.
Then that's a problem. Because if you're immature and you're in an NFL locker room with grown men,
I agree with you.
That's a problem.
I totally agree with you.
That's a problem.
Like, I think Caleb Williams is immature for that. But that's what he is. He's 22 years old. He is immature. Like,
grow up quick.
Yeah, you're supposed to grow up quick as a leader of men. 100%. I totally agree with you. But again, he's a rookie quarterback. He's 22 years old, and you're expecting this guy to be, what you would be at 30. You at 30 would listen to CJ Stroud. Why? Because you understand the importance of advice.
Yeah, but bro, he
doesn't understand that.
Bro, dude, when I'm playing softball, I'm looking at Tom when we do something wrong, and me and Tom are sitting on the bench, and it's like, yo, what was wrong with my swing there? Did I dip my shoulder? Did I swing too early? Do I need to move back in the box? Me, Tom, Dylan, Ryan, whomever. We're talking to each other. We're contemporaries. We're on the same team. We're trying to get better. What did I screw up on? CJ Stroud tells him, like, yo, don't take those hits. You got to be easy on those hits. Everything is within you. Find yourself and you'll be fine. And he's like, okay.
Are they on the same team?
Come on, dude.
You just said the example that you provided was that your teammate.
No. I'm saying from my contemporaries. So I've done it with people that I know that are on different teams.
Right. But what I'm saying is that, but he's a competitor, bro. At that moment, he's not going to listen to somebody's
after the game, everybody shakes hands.
Here's the thing. I'm not disagreeing with you.
What you saying?
What I'm saying is I'm arguing in the case is that he's 22 years old. I expect that kind of behavior from him right now. 100%. I don't expect him to act any different way. 22 years old. I expect to see that type of behavior.
Take advice.
Of course, the media is going to bash him. They're going to take every single chance they can to bring him down.
No, no, he's the golden boy. Are you crazy?
No, he's not.
He's had zero negative coverage.
He's got a target on his back. You have no idea.
He's had zero negative coverage up until the last 2 weeks because he's been trash.
Exactly right.
Yeah, so he's trash, and people like me are saying, yo, you got to step the fuck up.
He has a target on him. Exactly.
Now he does, but he hasn't up until this week.
He had a target on him coming into last week. Because of he had 93 passing yards. Of course he had
he was ass.
He was ass week 1. He definitely improved in week 2.
He was ass last week.
He
had the same amount of touchdowns, which was 0, and more interceptions, Nick.
I understand he didn't play that well, but I don't think he played that bad. Like for a guy that was his second game in the NFL. Come on a big stage in Sunday Night Football. You think he played that horrendous? They lost by 6. The Texans should be ashamed of themselves. You're saying that Caleb Williams played so fucking bad that to the point where the Texans beat them by 6 and in Houston, the Texans stink.
Oh,
the Texans stink then.
Nick.
According to your logic, the Texans blow.
No, because the Chicago Bears defense plays pretty good.
So if the Texans play Patrick Mahomes, who ain't going to beat Caleb Williams, they're going to get blown out by 40.
What?
That based on your logic.
What logic?
Caleb Williams was garbage in that game.
Yes.
And they lost by 6.
Yes.
If he plays Patrick Mahomes, he's going to lose by 20 or more.
No.
How?
You're saying CJ?
Absolutely.
Come on, bro.
Based on that, yes.
No, Nick. No,
How?
you're twisting that.
I'm not twisting it.
Who scored the touchdowns for the Bears, dude?
Who did?
I don't even know at the top of my head.
Who did?
But it wasn't Caleb.
It wasn't Caleb.
He had nothing to do with it.
Correct.
But my thing is the Bears defense has been playing well.
Okay.
So the Bears defense was doing well against them.
The Chiefs defense is damn near good too.
I know that, but I'm saying that CJ Stroud, he could get into a war with Patrick Mahomes if the defenses are playing well.
I don't know about that.
So the Chicago Bears defense plays well and holds CJ Stroud in check. Would you say CJ Stroud was held in check?
Absolutely.
So then why couldn't Caleb Williams pounce on that and put up 20 points?
He should.
Exactly. So it wasn't Caleb Williams. It was the Chicago Bears defense playing well.
It was the overall
that doesn't
team.
mean that CJ Stroud was ass.
It was the overall team.
What was CJ Stroud's numbers?
19 points for. I mean, look, I don't think he played that well. Much better statistically. He didn't. He didn't, Mike.
23 of 36 for 260 and 1 touchdown.
Okay.
That's better than 23 of 37, no touchdowns, 2 interceptions, and 137 yards.
Bro, we're talking about a second-year player.
I know that. I wasn't comparing him to CJ. I just said I keep hearing that Caleb Williams is like that. Caleb Williams is going to the Super Bowl. Caleb Williams is a mix of Mahomes and that.
But based on all of the parameters, right?
Yeah.
He only threw for what? 90 less yards than CJ Stroud. Did CJ Stroud's numbers?
No, 130.
How?
CJ Stroud had 260. He had 130.
No, he had 174.
Who?
Caleb Williams. He had 174.
I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. I put the numbers backwards.
So CJ Stroud didn't astronomically blow him out of the water. He did it. CJ Stroud outplayed Caleb
and
Williams.
You can tell with
no doubt.
But CJ Stroud made throws within that game where you were like, "Damn."
I don't disagree.
But there's
the completion percentages are the same.
But there's no the
completion percentages are the same.
But there's no play in there where you look at Caleb Williams and you're like, "There he goes."
No, there was plays in there where I'm like, you could see the talent. He just needs to put it together.
Scrambling.
Yes.
I'm not jumping on Caleb like that. I'm just saying
he threw the pick where he scrambled.
Yes.
And he threw that pick.
He's learning very soon that he's playing against grown men.
Correct. In college, he could get away with that.
Exactly.
And the NFL, he's learning he can't. And I think he will learn from that. He threw 1 interception. He didn't throw a touchdown. Okay. CJ Stroud threw one more touchdown.
No, he had 2 interceptions on Sunday night.
2. I'm sorry. He threw for 2.
Yeah.
But the 1 interception it was what I'm talking about with the guy near the bounds, and he was throwing. He was peeling out on the right side and was throwing it. The guy. There was a window of opportunity there if he would just threw it a little bit better. But in college, the defense is not as fast as it is in the NFL. So the recovery time from the ball in the air to the defender to the receiver, that window is quick, bro. So I think he's learning that, and I think he will get better. He definitely progressed from week 1 to week 2. Definitely.
I don't think so.
Oh, absolutely.
I don't see that.
How? He threw for 93 yards to 174.
But bro, again, you're not throwing any touchdowns. You're not making any impact plays. You're not making any splash plays. You're not doing anything. It looks like if you had on I can't say a blindfold, it looks like the same exact team that it did with Justin Fields. It looks like the same fucking team, except his stats are even worse than Justin Fields 2 games in, because the running hasn't been there. That's the truth. It looks like the same offense with Justin Fields.
Okay.
Falcons spoil the Eagles home opener on Foles' retirement night. I can't even believe the Eagles lost this game.
Why?
Because that's a bad loss.
I know.
That's a bad loss, and that's going to be an issue later in the season.
Are you surprised by the loss though? Like watching that game, did you actually really feel like the Eagles really had a really strong grip on the game? Like I didn't really feel that.
No, but I thought the Eagles were the better team the entire time.
I agree with that. That is where I do agree.
And the problem is you know what that Eagles loss looked like?
Bro.
That Eagles loss looked like the last 7 games of 2023.
Wholeheartedly, I totally agree with you on that.
What
you just said.
What that loss looked like the same ones from 2023?
No, the Eagles looked like the way better team the entire game, and they just gave that game. Like I totally agree with that.
I thought Kellen Moore called an all right game up until that last play. Defense.
Kellen Moore.
He had stretches of good.
Bro.
Jalen Hurts looked good running.
He's starting to be. He's starting to get cringy.
I don't feel that with Kellen Moore.
Bro, the first drive, Jalen fucking Hurts with that. What the fuck are you doing, bro?
I know.
You got weapons galore. Why are you running a quarterback draw?
I know.
What the fuck are you doing? That pissed me off to start the game. That really pissed me off. What the hell is that? That's how you're going to start your that's what you prepared for? You prepared for that? It was 3rd and 10. You did a quarterback draw? Doesn't make any sense, bro. Like that's the shit that drives me up a fucking wall.
Yeah.
But we know why they lost.
Saquon dropped the ball.
Yeah. Saquon
dropped away from being 2-0. And look, should they have kicked the field goal in the first quarter? I believe they should have. You take the points in a nothing game. That's not the new NFL, but whatever. But Dan Campbell showed you 100% you take the points. However, all Saquon has to do is catch the ball. I find it weird that like the big story is being made that the coaches didn't speak and Jalen Hurts spoke. And it's like, well, if he's the leader of the team and his message that he conveyed to his teammates was what the head coach was thinking, there's no need. You can let the players run that. Because I know the players are mad after losing that game. Because that's a game you can't fucking lose.
Yeah.
And I just feel like Nick Sirianni, look, I don't love Nick Sirianni. I don't hate Nick Sirianni. I'm in like a gray area with him. There are certain things he does where I'm like, okay, like I do like his passion and his energy. There are some times where the passion and the energy comes off as immature, but I think he's being a punching bag right now.
Why?
Because I think a lot of people are blaming him, and I don't think that loss is on him.
Why? Absolutely it is.
Kellen Moore called that play.
Yeah, but he's the head coach.
I get that, and he could have stepped in and said, fuck no, run that ball. I get it. But Kellen Moore is the play caller. He has control of the offense. And if you believe in your coordinators and you trust them,
what do you do, right?
What are you supposed to do? Because then if you overrule him, now it looks like it's like, oh no, this is still my offense or something like that. And it could just cause hard feelings. I feel like he did the right thing. He put the belief into his coordinator. And if Saquon catches it, it would have been a dumb play, but at least we won.
Does that change your perception of the coordinator, though?
No, I like Kellen Moore, but it was a bad call, and it happens.
Yeah, but that bad call could lead to a bigger loss.
It absolutely can. It absolutely can. And it makes me a little sus, but it could also be a teaching moment.
Could.
And it happened early in the season, early enough where that loss hopefully doesn't haunt you. But I'm just saying, Saquon catches that ball. You know what you're saying? That was a dumb play, but we won. We're 2-0. We're undefeated. Eat my balls. Unfortunately, he dropped it, and we're 1-1 with a bad loss. And now there's no pressure. We didn't put enough pressure on Dallas.
Yeah, no, I thought Jalen Hurts played one of his better games.
Jalen Hurts played awesome.
I thought he was great. I thought he was really efficient. I'm disappointed. It just feels like it was the perfect opportunity to just run the football, bro. You were getting like 5 yards of carry.
And the Falcons saved their season. The Falcons season was on the line. They got the fucking Chiefs coming next Sunday night.
Yeah.
Kirk back-to-back primetime.
Yeah, they saved their season, bro. Because if they would have lost that game, they were going 0-3. And the Bucs are 2-0 right now.
I don't know about that.
Why, you think the Chiefs are going to lose this week?
I don't know.
Well, I don't know. I know how I feel about coming off emotional wins. And so, and both teams did come off emotional wins. That would be a key matchup. So we'll see about that. But overall, yeah, man, they saved their season because, if you're 0-2 and you have to go and play the Chiefs, now you have to beat the Chiefs to save your absolute life. That's hard to do, man. It's a lot of pressure. And I feel like this team it's so early on in the season that pressure, big time pressure moments for a team that's still trying to figure each other out is such a bad recipe for them.
I know.
You know what I mean? So overall, I felt like them winning against the Eagles really did save their season because I think they lose 3 in a row.
The defense is a problem, though. The defense is a problem. We can't get pressure. Bryce Huff is garbage.
He's garbage, bro.
And Shady made a good point on that.
Fucking
Shady said, you just had a guy have 10 sacks and you didn't pay him. You let him walk. they knew something in that building. Shady was spot on this morning in the facility when he said that. But our defense is questionable. Although Quinyon Mitchell's been cooking. He's good.
He looks good.
He can cover.
He can cover.
He's tied for first.
Really good.
He's tied for first with most passes deflected.
He'll be a good player for us for years to come. So that's promising. Thank God.
Blankenship has looked okay. Cooper DeJean's got to step up. Slay got cooked by London.
Yeah.
But we'll be okay. We'll figure it out. We got to get pressure on the fucking quarterback.
Slay got cooked by London. That's something I never thought I'd hear.
I know. We got to get pressure on the quarterback. That's what it comes down to.
I mean, look, you pay a guy a $55 million. That shit's crazy, bro.
I know.
It's so fucking
I'd rather have a washed up Corey Simon.
I'd rather they should just kept Reddick.
I know.
Just fucking
we could use Reddick right now.
Absolutely, you could.
We should trade him back.
Yeah, but then you got to pay him. And then it's like we already wasted $55 million on this bump. So it's like, I don't know. I don't know. Is it the scheme? Does the scheme not work for him? I don't get it. Like, how do you we miss on these free agents, man.
I know. Every time.
It's like another Namdi Awesome box.
Patriots let's go into Thursday night football tonight. We're gonna do our slate and then we're gonna get out of here.
It's already started, so
yeah, I know. I had the Patriots in a blowout tonight. I'm not saying that because they're up 14-0. I thought the Patriots, I'm sorry. I had the Jets in a blowout tonight. I'm not just saying that. I thought it was Aaron Rodgers' time to shine and they had 3 games, prime time, then Thursday. I feel like now they're going to get some rest. It was a bad spot for New England. The Jets are blowing them out, and I think they will. Although Garrett Wilson, Aaron Rodgers has 135 yards, and Garrett Wilson has 15 of them.
Wow. Alan Lazard has 48 yards for a touchdown.
And a touchdown.
Yeah.
It's fucking stupid.
So, wow, he's playing really well. But, I had the Patriots covering this game, actually.
Really?
I thought they would cover the 6.5 because they played really good football. I thought they played for Gerard Mayo. The Jets looked okay.
We're coming.
But, I mean, the Jets are right now, they're 14-0. I mean, they're kicking their ass. So, this game, the Jets are going to win this game. So,
Eagles at Saints. Saints -2.5.
This game is so hard to judge, bro. Like, are the Saints for real? I'm going to go with the Saints here. I think they're playing excellent ball. I think that loss against the Eagles is deflate them for a little bit. I think the Saints are just too hot. I'm going to take the Saints here.
I got the Eagles. Eagles are going to go into that game hungry, pissed off about that loss. They're going to hand Saints their first loss. The Saints are riding a high. They blew out both teams. They just put a fucking ass kicking in Dallas. I just think Saints come home and it's a big letdown, and the Eagles put feet and paws on them.
Yeah, you think that?
Yeah, Eagles aren't losing that game.
The blowout fashion?
They're not going to blow them out.
I mean,
but the Eagles are winning that game.
What's the score you got?
I got the Eagles 28-24.
Okay. All right. You think our defense can stop an offense that just scored 15 drives in a row?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe in Slay.
All right. I hope so. I hope you're
right.
Fuck
with me.
I hope you're right. I got the Saints here, though. I think the Saints will win.
We'll see. Chiefs at Falcons. Chiefs -3.5.
I got the Chiefs, bro. I'm not. They're playing it in a dome. Or Rice should cook. I like the Chiefs here. I don't think the Falcons could beat them. And I don't trust Kirk.
I know. I like the Chiefs here.
I don't trust
Kirk in back-to-back primetime.
That Chiefs defense is really good, dude.
I know.
They're gonna make Kirk, force a couple turnovers. That's what I think is gonna happen. But look, if Bijan Robinson can run like that, they'll be a tough team, bro.
I know.
Because he was cooking the Eagles, man.
I know.
And he's fucking fast.
I know. He's fast as shit.
His burst. Big, fast.
It's his burst, dude. He can just take off.
He's huge, bro. Like, he's just a monster. Like, I just, wow. He's exciting to watch, truthfully.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's too much Chiefs here. I think this line is fair. I think the line's fair. 3.5 seems pretty fair to me. I don't know. What do you think? As a betting man, would you take the Falcons with the points?
No.
You're taking the Chiefs?
I'm taking the Chiefs all day.
I'm with you.
Giants at Browns. Browns -7.
I got the Browns outright.
I got the Browns, but I got the Giants with the points.
Oh,
Deshaun Watson shouldn't be giving anybody 7 points. Bears at Colts. Colts -1.5.
I got the Colts here outright.
I got the Colts too, but I heard this from Nick Wright, dude. In the NFL, right? In the NFL, Anthony Richardson has never won a game in the NFL that he started and finished.
What do you mean?
When he started and finished the game, he's never won.
So he doesn't have a win under his belt?
He has wins by technicality. He was knocked out of the game, are his only wins.
Oh, so you're saying
he's never finished a game
Oh,
as a winner.
Wow. I didn't even know that.
I had no idea. And I think Anthony Richardson, man, he shows me flashes. He has a really high ceiling,
But
he has a low floor. Like his floor's in the basement.
Yeah.
And his ceiling's the attic.
Yeah.
There's 2-3 stories between them. Like I haven't even seen a middle. It's just been, he's been like a superstar and he's been atrocious.
Yeah.
So that the Colts will go as he goes.
I agree with that. I'm actually going to change
1,000%.
I'm taking the Bears.
You want to put some sticks on that?
I'm going to take the Bears. And the only reason why is, bro, I've seen that Colts defense and they stink.
Do they really?
They fucking stink. They can't stop a nosebleed. I watched that Green Bay game when they play Green Bay.
Oh, yeah. Lee cooked them.
Green Bay, literally, every single play, they ran down their throat. They could not stop the run, and they couldn't get off the field on third down. That's a bad recipe, dude. It's a bad recipe. I know the Bears ain't all that in a bag of chips. The Colts should win this game. The Colts really should win this game, honestly. But that defense, bro, what I saw, they couldn't stop anybody. It didn't matter. Green Bay did whatever the fuck they wanted on the ground. I can't believe that Green Bay was only 16-10. They should have blew them the fuck out. I mean,
they're
Bears,
playing with Leak.
I think the Bears can get their first win here. I'm going to take the Bears on the upset.
Cat. Texans -2.5 at the Vikings.
I'm going to take the Vikings in an upset.
I love the Vikings.
I love
this
the Vikings
dude.
this week too. I know they're riding a high with the 49ers, and I know the stat after playing the 49ers, this, that, and the third. But bro, Sammy D, bro, he's cooking. And I think him, Jettas, and them, I think they can score with the Texans. I do. And the Vikings defense look all right too. They don't look bad at all.
Their defense is legit.
And they're home. If they could force a couple turnovers, I think they can, and I think they will. I think they win this game.
I like the Vikings too, for every reason you just said.
Weird,
I just have a feeling.
Yeah.
I got a feeling.
Yeah.
Chargers at Steelers. Steelers -1.5.
It's weird that the Steelers are favorites here because the Chargers have been really good the first 2 weeks, but I'm going to go with the Steelers in this game outright because I feel like this line is so lopsided that it doesn't make any sense, and the Steelers shouldn't be favorites. So I'm taking that.
I got the Chargers. I think the Chargers start out 3-0. Jim Harbaugh is really like that.
Yeah.
He's really like that, bro. He changed that whole fucking organization in 3 months.
I agree.
It's crazy. It's crazy what that guy does. Broncos at Buccaneers. Buccaneers -6.5.
Oh, Bucks outright. It doesn't even matter. Yeah, this is going to be a blowout.
Bake shit.
Blowout.
Goes to 3-0. Baker might be looking at 12 wins this season.
This should be a blowout.
Yeah. Buccaneers.
Honestly,
they're way better. Yeah. Bo Nix has looked terrible.
The Buccaneers.
Not terrible.
The Buccaneers are the best. They're the best team in the NFC right now.
Yeah, they're good.
Absolutely.
It's going to be another Chris Godwin game because Surtain's going to be on Mike Evans.
Yeah. That'd be a good matchup, though.
Packers at Titans. Titans -2.5.
I'm going to take the Packers here. I think Malik Willis is going to get revenge a little bit. Even though he doesn't want revenge, I actually liked his response. He's like, I'm not trying to get back at anybody. They paid me with the whole time I was there.
Yeah.
So, like, he's fucking right. Salute that. Yeah, he got his money. He's like, fuck it. Who cares? They just gave me opportunity.
Jordan Love might play, though.
Yeah, Jordan Love might play. But
I got the Packers no matter who's your quarterback.
Yeah, me too.
Panthers at Raiders. Raiders -5.5.
Raiders outright. Don't matter. I think the Raiders they're going to beat them.
I got the Panthers in the upset.
That's insane.
Andy Dalton comes in, sparks them, and makes Bryce Young look like shit. I feel bad to say that.
Sparks
but he is. He gives them the spark. It's going to be a little firecracker, but
I don't know.
It's going to give him a spark. I got the Panthers in this game outright.
Wow.
Dolphins at Seahawks. Seahawks -4.5.
I got the Dolphins here. I'm going to take the Dolphins in an upset. I don't know why I'm taking it. I just don't believe in the Seahawks. I think the Seahawks are
winning, bro, and they're covering.
I like the Dolphins here.
That's a horrible pick.
Why?
Skylar Thompson.
I saw what he did in the playoffs. He looked all right.
Who was he playing again?
Josh Allen.
Oh, all right.
He went toe-to-toe with Josh Allen, bro. That damn near good.
Yeah.
It's good enough for me.
Yep. I'm sorry. Lions.
I know 17, bro. You can go toe-to-toe with 17. Yeah.
Lions -3 at Cardinals. I got the Cardinals winning this fucking game, dog.
Wow, this line is crazy.
Lions are coming across. Not across, but they're on the road. I got the Cardinals winning this game, dude. Something tells me the Cardinals are winning this game. I don't know what it is. It's just a feeling.
I'm going to take the Lions, but I'll take the Cardinals with the points. I think this will be come down to the
It's going to be an awesome game.
Come down to the wire. But I think the difference in this game, honestly, is that the Lions can run the football better against the Arizona defense, whereas I feel like the Lions defense is able to stop Arizona's rushing attack better. Like, I feel like that's going to be the game right there. And I think the Lions will win in the trenches. So that's why I'll take the Lions there.
49ers minus 7.5 at the Rams.
I'm taking the Niners outright. They're coming off a loss. That team's pissed off. I know they're injured. I know Debo's out. So I expect Ayuk to step up. So I'll take the Niners here.
Yeah, I got the Niners too, but I'm taking the Rams with the points. It's too many damn points. It's too many. You still got Stafford over there. Demarcus Robinson ain't ass. Tutu Atwell ain't ass. Kyron Williams ain't ass. They'll keep it a game. Monday Night Football, Jaguars at Bills.
Oh, I got the Bills outright. This is crazy. 4.5. Josh Allen should feel disrespected, dog. No cat. They gonna blow them a fuck out. JA-17, bro.
I got the Jags.
Yeah, you're an idiot.
I got the Jags. I'm taking the Jags, baby. Me and T-Law, we're going into Buffalo.
Me and T-Law is crazy.
Nah, I got the Jags here. I love the Jags in this spot, in the upset.
The Jags?
I just, because of your reaction, I feel like that's going to be the whole world. The Jags are fighting for their fucking season. Their season's on the line.
The Bills are 2-0.
Yeah, their season's on the line.
He's not beating 17 at home, bro.
We'll see.
No
I'll
fucking
beat your
way.
17. Commanders at Bengals. Bengals minus 7.5.
I'm gonna take the Commanders in an upset.
Oh my fucking God.
I am. I think this is the perfect blend. I feel like this is the perfect blend. I think that loss, yeah, they played great with the Chiefs. I get it. It could be encouraging, but that could also be deflating too. It doesn't. Jamar Chase still hasn't gotten paid. That ain't going anywhere. I know T. Higgins is a little bit healthy, but again, he could be healthy right now. At come game time, he ain't gonna fucking play. Or he's gonna suit up. He's gonna be in there for 2 drives and he's gonna be out of the fucking game. And you know what happens? It fucks up the mojo. It fucks up the offense. You can't get in rhythm, and it's hard. And I think the Commanders, they're gonna be fighting for their lives. And just, I know they're 1-1, but they have the Eagles in division. They have to win this game. I think the Commanders are gonna win this game, bro.
You're out of your fucking mind.
Maybe.
Bengals are winning this game. Bengals put up at least 35 on them. Bengals beat the shit out of them.
Okay.
Bengals beat the shit out of them. You want to put some sticks on that?
I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to take a 7.5 point dog.
Well, I'll take the Jaguars at a 4.5 point dog for some Mozzie sticks.
All right,
then.
That's cool.
Have them shits ready next week on this table.
Got it.
Last one before we get out of here. Ravens minus 1.5 at the Cowboys in game of the week. This game is going to be fucking awesome. Awesome.
Flip a coin, bro.
I got the Ravens minus 1.5. Dude, they're fighting for their lives. The Cowboys can afford a loss. As weird as that sounds, they can afford a loss because of the rest of the division.
I'm going to take the Cowboys. I think the Ravens go 0-3 too. I think the Ravens and the Bengals are going to go 0-3.
Bro, you have like maybe 2 winners this week.
Why?
This is a bad slate for you.
Maybe.
Bad slate for you.
We'll see. I've seen upsets. And
we'll see next Wednesday, and Spanos will be here,
guess what? Last week, there was a lot of fucking upsets. We would have been fucking dead wrong.
I know.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's pay attention.
Okay. All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in to episode 216. We'll be back next Wednesday at 8:00.
Thank you guys for hanging out with us. We appreciate all the love, support, and the comments. If you guys haven't done so already, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell on YouTube. We're also available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher,
and all that other shit.
Also, follow us on all of our social platforms, as you do not want to miss our daily content on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and all that other shit. And we will see you guys next week. P&I, baby. Enjoy week 3. Peace.
I'm caps lock different. It's facts, not fiction. Said I black out for real, then the track gone missing. If it's cap, I'm dipping. We ain't talking about a move, then it's flatline finished. When I spaz, I'm grinning. Put a peel off in the Sadies and I pass by spinning. It's perks with this life, but I don't have my skinach. Took a quick trip and now I'm back home winning. And I see they eyes pop like I snack on spinach. Pull up to the spot, she tryna grab my digits. I'm already 8 shots, a Henny past my limit. Here you go. Hazards with a dash full of tickets. I'ma act like I don't see 'em.